So season 5 is GOATED. Like, no joke, this episode is a fucking masterpiece. Do you know how long it's been since I actually made a video about an episode? It's been 2 years. That's how good this episode is. I came out of hiding, and I want to talk about it. First though, this episode starts off with some conflict between Natalia, Gabby, and Tom, as Natalia is feeling guilty about lying to Gabby about Anastasia and Marissa's relationship, and I wish I could care about this, but I can't. I don't think the writers do either. I don't know who does. This plotline is so fucking weak between these three, and I specify how it's weak between these three, as it's interesting between Natalia and Rosa, but it's different here for several reasons. Reason 1, Gabby and Tom have been through worse and obviously like Natalia, so I struggle to care about it. Reason 2, Gabby and Tom are ONC's golden children and they literally cannot do any wrong. So each conflict they find themselves in, which isn't with a legacy character, I become disengaged, because Tom and Gabby will be presented as saints no matter what. Tom and Gabby are playing support roles this season, which isn't inherently bad, but I just can't and won't pretend to be invested into these characters that so desperately need to be retired. We already have Olivia. Did we actually need another season of Gabby? We already have Tomjake season 1 and season 2. No hate to the characters though, because I do love them, but yeah. Speaking of Rosa, is she even in the episode? I didn't notice surprisingly when I was watching it, but now that I'm talking about it, she definitely didn't show up. So I'll take this time to say I like what they're doing with her. I like how she's angry at Natalia, and I don't know, I just really like them hating each other. It's the most funniest shit I've ever seen. I also heavily ship Spen Rosa. I'm not even one of those sloppy Disventure camp shippers either. If you know me, you know I don't actually ship characters like that. But I seriously do ship them, and I kick my feet each time they interact, despite knowing they will never become canon. Anywho, Noah rejects Aura, which I already knew because TikTok leakers. To be honest, I don't really care about the rejection, but I do love Aura and Noah's dynamic. Aura is easily becoming one of my favourite characters this season, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Aura, for doubting you. Anyways, I guess I should also mention Nora since I've already said her name. So, I liked her until now. I liked everyone on the fans team, but oh my days. Nora, you just scream season 3 Ali, but written slightly better. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you made me think about Ali, so I now have to hate you. In all seriousness though, Nora is a good character, and I thought I liked her, but she's too condescending to the point it's kind of embarrassing on her end. She may have been designed this way, but I doubt, because when she's bickering with Ren, it's presented as they're both having aura moments, when in reality only Ren is having the aura moment. Anywho, Ren, I got scared for you this episode, but you pulled through. Ren is probably my favourite character this season, and this episode made me worry that he would get eliminated, and it made me worry that he would have some plot with Nora, where they constantly bicker like early season 3 Ali and Jake, until they eventually ruin each other. Luckily, neither happened this episode, so I'm grateful for that, and that's all I can really say. Keep on living, Ren. I hope you do win the season. I know you won't, but I hope you do. I'll also take this moment to mention Lake and Spencer speak this episode. Well, they don't, and that's kind of it. They speak, but they don't. It goes nowhere. Anyways, who else is here? Sam. First off, massive props to your VA. Everything you say generally sounds so suspicious, at all times. Anyways, Sam, well, Aura technically orchestrated this, but Sam has more effortless aura, so really he gets narrative credit for this all. Sam gets Dunia eliminated by, manipulating, lying, doing villain stuff. Yeah, that's it. I like Sam. Keep doing what you're doing. Sam versus Spencer, I'm here for it. I also just want to say I enjoy the fans way more than the favourites. They should have just let the fans have their own season, because I think it's naturally harder to write returnees, as they're already established characters. I'm also going to take this moment to mention anyone I haven't mentioned either. So, Illyria, I like you, but you're stupid. Please don't get yourself eliminated. Fiore, you're funny, we get it, but you gotta do something game-related soon. I need to see season 1 Fiore for at least an episode. Now for me to make some predictions. I predict Aura won't win. I predict Sam won't win. If Dunia comes back, I think she might win. I think they will simply make a win because they haven't had a fraternity win. I think they could do it. I also really thought they'd bring Finn back. I don't know if they're bringing back 2 characters. I think they are, Finn and Dunia, I want you to return, but I actually don't think Finn's coming back. I think he's gone. For good. I think he's done. Dunia has to return. If she doesn't, ONC, you're just shooting yourself in the leg here. I'll also talk about some of the other eliminated characters. Anastasia, this season, you played like you got lobotomized. Like, I'm not saying you played badly or anything. You were just not so Anastasia, eh? And I don't know how I feel about you yet. Alec, you've hit low. Yeah, like, I know, oh, your son, but I've always taken that comedically. I know the fandom doesn't, right? And I generally think Alec randomly now caring about his son is because, you know, the fandom's complaints. But you could have genuinely hated your son for the rest of eternity. I would have not cared. You are a cartoon character, and it made me laugh. Just give me back season 1, Alec. Okay, season 3, Alec even. Okay, what is this? Season 5, Alec, what actually are you? Also, I think Aura could be the best Disventure. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I think she could become the best Disventure Confidant, but I don't know why I was even gonna say that. You don't know. You can probably tell from my voice because I'm normally more energetic, but it's very late. No, I don't think she's gonna become one of the best Disventure. I think she will be up there though. Like, this episode reminded me of DC1. I think. But the thing is, it's so hard to compare these characters because season 3 Fiore is so different to season 1 Fiore. Like, season 1 Fiore, we know, is better, but it's like, Fiore is in this season, and she is not as good as Aura. But again, this season isn't for Fiore, it's for the fans, so yeah. With all that said and done, join the Discord, like and subscribe, interact with the post. Our last video was an hour and it performed really badly, so if you want to support me, go check it out. Thanks.